Hi everyone, now we will learn how we can install Laravel 13 in Windows operating system. So previously we are using XAMPP to install PHP for Laravel if we are talking about Laravel 12, 11 and previous versions. But now in Laravel 13 you cannot do that. Why? I'll let you know. But first let's open the Laravel official website. So I'm searching there Laravel 13 and go to the release notes and scroll bit down there and you will find there. So for Laravel 13 version we need PHP 8.3 version at least, but if you go to the official website of XAMPP you will find that XAMPP only provide PHP 8.2 version. So if you install the XAMPP, still it will not fulfill the initial requirement of Laravel. That's why we have to install PHP separately. So how you can do that? This is very simple. Even we will install the XAMPP also because we need a phpMyAdmin and MySQL also. But for that point, I'll come later in this part. But first, let's see how we can install Laravel 13. Click on the getting started. Then you will find an installation option. Click over there and then you can scroll it. And after that, you will find there are other options also, like how you can install and use CLAD code and open code for Laravel installation. But first let's see how we can install it manually because that is very important. And if you scroll a bit down more, you will find three options: Mac operating system, Windows, PowerShell and Linux. So click on the Windows PowerShell and you have to run this command on your terminal. So I'm copying this command and click on Windows icon. Then you can search for PowerShell. You will find two options for terminal there. One is command line interface and second one is Windows PowerShell. You have to use their Windows PowerShell. Don't use terminal and a simple command line interface. There maybe you will face some issues. So better open the Windows PowerShell. And then you have to paste this command. If you want, you can type it, but this is a long command, so better you can copy it from there and paste it here. Paste anyway. Click enter and now it will start installing your PHP, Composer and Laravel installer. So whenever you want to install Laravel, you have to install three things. First one is, as I mentioned, PHP you need, then Composer. Here you can see that PHP is already installed. Then it's downloading and installing Composer. That is also done. After that, this is downloading and installing Laravel installer. All these three things will be get installed with a single command. After that, you can search there PHP -- version and there you can see that now we have PHP 8.5. Then you can type for Composer, enter, and you will see Composer is also installed. And if you find any error like Composer is not internal or external command, that means Composer is not properly installed, then you need to run this command again, which we run initially. And at last, just search for Laravel. And this, I think I made a typo there, Laravel. Yep. And now you will find we have a Laravel installer also. So Laravel installer, Composer, PHP, everything we have. Now you have to open your terminal where you want to install your Laravel application. So I want to install on dashboard. There, search for CMD and it will again open a command line interface there. And there you can run Laravel new and your application name. So I'm putting my application name is Laravel app and you have to hit the enter. After that, it will ask you questions like you need any starter kit. I don't need that. For testing framework, it provide two options, paste and PHP unit. You can choose default option. Then it asks do you want to install AI assistant coding on something, then you can see that yes. After that, it will start creating the Laravel application. Now we have few more questions. So this is asking for database, which database we want to use. By default, this is providing option for SQLite, but most of the time we use MySQL with the Laravel. So I'll choose there MySQL. Now it is asking for default migration. So for now, I don't want to run default migration there because XAMPP, MySQL and phpMyAdmin is not installed yet. So for now, I'll choose no. And how we can run this migration and how we can set up the database, we'll discuss in the upcoming parts. But for now, I'm choosing there no. So now next thing this is asking, do we like to run npm install and npm run build? Yes, we need that. So I'll choose there yes. Now there is few more questions. If we want to feature guideline skills and MCP, then you can hit the enter there, again enter. and we have to choose which AI agent we want to use. There are multiple options. You can choose any, and you can change also after installing Laravel. But for now, I'll choose their XAMPP because this is default one. Yep. Now our application is ready. We have to go inside the Laravel app, and there I can open it in the VS Code also. So I'll run there code dot command. If you want to open this application manually or in other code editor, that you can also do, but code and dot command will open your application in the VS Code if that is installed. Yep. And meanwhile this is opening, what I'll do there, I'll run this command composer run dev, and it will start your application. Then we can run it on the browser, and maybe it will throw few errors. How we can handle them, I'll let you know also, because we did not run the default migration for the database. So now this localhost and 8000 port we can use to open the Laravel application. Localhost colon 8000. You can see that we have one error related to the database MySQL. So how we can fix that? Let's open the VS Code, go to the .env file, and there you need to make two changes. First one is session drivers. There you need to put their file, and second one is queue connection. There you have to mention sync. Save it, open the browser again, and you will find this is perfectly working fine now. Alright, so Laravel is installed. Now let's open the XAMPP there and click on the download option. Alright, so now this XAMPP is also downloaded. Double click on that, and now we have to perform few steps to install it, and these are very simple steps. We have to just choose the terms and condition, and we click on the next, and we have to select the folder and all. So that's fine. Click on the next, then few option for configuration that we can choose by default. Folder where we want to install it, click on the next. Okay, so this folder is not empty. I think previously that folder was there. So what I'll do, I will use their XAMPP1, let's say, or you can delete that previous folder if you want. Let me delete it. Go to the PC, then there, and we have this XAMPP folder. Let me delete it. It should not take much time. Yeah. And now if you want to choose that default one XAMPP, you can choose. It should work. Now it will take maybe few minutes or a few seconds depending on your internet speed and your system configuration. So let's wait for it. XAMPP is also installed now. We can click on the finish, and then it will open the XAMPP control panel also. If you will uncheck this, then it will not open the control panel for XAMPP, but for now I'm keeping it checked. Let's finish it. And now from this control panel of XAMPP, select the Apache as well as MySQL. Other thing, if you want, you can start, otherwise not required for now. And to check if your Apache and MySQL server is running, let's click on the browser, and now open right there localhost only, not any port, just localhost. Enter, and you will find XAMPP, Apache, MariaDB, PHP and Perl. These are perfectly working fine. You can click on the phpMySQL, and if there is no error at all, that means your phpMyAdmin and your MySQL properly installed. Thank you so much for watching this part, and in next part we'll see how we can install Laravel 13 in the Mac operating system. Thanks everyone. हाय एवरीवन, आज भी मार्केट में जॉब्स की कमी नहीं है, बट डेफिनेटली कंपटीशन काफ़ी ज़्यादा बढ़ चुका है। और अगर आप लोग खुद को कंपटीशन से ऊपर उठा के जॉब रेडी बना लेते हो तो आपकी जॉब लगने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता। और इसके लिए हम लोगों ने एक जॉब रेडी प्रोग्राम भी बनाया है। इसके अंदर हम लोग ओनली कोडिंग नहीं सिखाते, कोडिंग के साथ साथ जनरेटिव एआई और कोड के साथ एआई टूल्स को कैसे इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हो, ये चीज़ें भी सिखाई जाती हैं। और आज के दिन में यही इंडस्ट्री की रियल डिमांड भी है। और हमारे जितने भी ट्रेनर हैं, या तो वो किसी अच्छी कंपनी के अंदर एज अ सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर काम कर रहे हैं, या फिर उनको सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट के अंदर 8-10 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है। और इसके साथ साथ हम लोग रिज्यूमे रिव्यू भी करवाते हैं, आपके बहुत सारे मॉक इंटरव्यूज भी होंगे, और naukri.com, लिंक्डइन, इनके स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोफाइल्स भी बनवाए जाएंगे ताकि आपके पास और भी इंटरव्यू कॉल्स आ पाएँ। और डेफिनेटली हम लोग यहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट भी बनवाएंगे और सिस्टम डिज़ाइन भी आपको सिखाएंगे। और स्टिल अगर आपको ट्रेनिंग पसंद नहीं आती तो यहाँ पे 100% मनी बैक गारंटी भी आपको मिलती है। इसके अलावा और भी बहुत कुछ है ट्रेनिंग के अंदर। अगर आपको डेमो क्लासेस चाहिए या फिर और डिटेल्स चाहिए तो आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हो, व्हाट्सएप के ऊपर टेक्स्ट भी कर सकते हो, और जो फ़ोन नंबर है वो आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा, स्क्रीन पे मिल जाएगा और पिन कमेंट के अंदर भी मिल जाएगा। थैंक यू सो मच।